Hi, welcome to ECS Coffee. My name's Jack, and today we're going over the top 5 accessories for your espresso machine. Now these are just general recommendations for great espresso accessories. While we do have our own brand of accessories, you can shop around to find the one that fits you best, although ours are a great option. We're gonna start with some generic stuff and work our way up to some unique accessories you may not have known about. With that being said, the first accessory is a bottomless portafilter. Most machines, including this Breville Barista Express here, come with a standard portafilter with dual spouts. Some machines come with a single spout, some machines come with like a weird mixed dual spout, and some machines do come with bottomless portafilters, but for the most part, bottomless portafilters are a aftermarket purchase. Basically all it is a regular portafilter with the bottom cut off. I have seen some people use an angle grinder and make their own out of the one that comes with the machine. You may wonder why you would want a portafilter that doesn't have any spouts, and the main reason is for diagnostics, so that you can understand your espresso shot better. Using the bottomless portafilter, you can tell if your distribution isn't even, or if you have other issues you need to look into to get the most out of your espresso. Plus, it looks pretty nice and cool, and you'll impress everybody. Of course, the shot I'm showing you right now is not perfect, but you can see there was some splatter on that one, and that's a diagnostic sign that the water is not flowing properly. Now, if you're buying these as a gift or for yourself and you're not quite at the level of pro barista yet, just know that there are different types of mounts for your espresso machine. So Breville has a 54mm mount for the portafilter, and it is custom to Breville. E65 is a common one for a lot of other machines, but make sure you know what kind of group head your machine has before you go and buy the matching portafilter, because you wouldn't want to get one that doesn't match. That would be awkward. For our second machine accessory, we have a WDT tool. Now I believe that stands for Weiss Distribution Tool. I like to think it's German, it's probably not, but Weiss Distribution Tool. Basically what this does, and this is just a generic one here, is it has a ton of fine little needles. And these basically go into your portafilter once you've ground into it, and they distribute the coffee around. This makes sure you're getting rid of any lumps or clumps that might divert the water stream within your espresso puck to make sure that you're getting the maximum usage of the coffee in your puck. Now they make these in a few different options, and we have a few different options, including the one we just showed you, as well as this type here, which comes out, has a self-cleaning function, and you can then put that on the top and you spin this handle and it just does it all. It does all the magic underneath. If you look closely here, it does rotate the little needles inside. And then to clean it up, you put it in this brushed device and you spin it and that cleans off the needles. There's another type of WDT tool that we sell, and we'll get to that in the next accessory, which is a calibrated tamper. So this is your standard calibrated tamper. It has a spring mechanism to make sure that you're putting down the optimal amount of force when you're tamping your espresso puck. It's a whole lot better than the one that comes with the machine. It's just a flat dink-a-dunk. There's not many machines that come with calibrated tampers, but there are a couple. However, my preferred type of tamper is a self-leveling calibrated tamper. So this one has a bit larger of a rim that goes on the outside of the portafilter and keeps everything level. And then it is also calibrated inside. This one has a great design on the bottom too, which makes your pucks look really fancy. But as you can see here, the lip goes right around the edge, so when you press down, it stays completely level. Now I told you there was another type of WDT tool, and this is it. Inside of the calibrated self-leveling tamper, we have another WDT tool. It's always just there in case you need it. I usually use one of the bigger ones just because they're a bit nicer to use, but this one is there in a pinch if your other one's in the cupboard and you don't want to go get it. It's right here on your tamper and it's awesome. It's held in with a little magnet and it's super secure. Now the fourth accessory I feel a bit strange about giving because I don't actually have one of our own store brand ones here. We do sell them, but I don't have one at my house. So I have the Breville version, which is a dosing funnel. So this one actually comes with new Breville Barista Express machines. They didn't originally ship with it, but they are just so crucial to keeping your workspace clean that they started shipping them after they released them. There are some more elegant looking options, but this one does the trick and it's the one that I have. So I'm gonna show this to you, but a quick Google search or look in the description will find you some fancier looking ones. Basically what it does is it locks onto your portafilter and it just adds another inch of space so that when you put it in to grind, the grinds don't spill over in case you've ground a bit too much, or there's just a bit more fluff and static in your grinder than usual and you don't want it spilling over. It also gives you a lot of extra room to use that WDT tool to get in there and move the coffee around without spilling all over the place. It really cuts down on the need for cleanup at the end of the day, and it is a solid option to pick up. Okay, so our final accessory is a bit obscure, but also first I'm gonna fit in a product placement. If you're buying espresso gifts for espresso lovers, and that's what you're using this video for, or if you just want to try something new yourself, we've recently updated our packaging on our own 1.21 coffee brand, and those are sitting right on the side there. We've got a brand new beautiful bag for our 100% Hawaiian Kona coffee. We also have 100% Jamaica Blue Mountain, and those will make for a great present for any coffee lover you know. But segueing from that, our final accessory is actually this little coffee rack. And I don't actually know the name of it, because before filming this video, I realized I've never referred to it with any name, but it will be in the description and we'll put the name up on the screen right here. Now, you may just think this is just for decoration and it's pretty. And to be honest, that's what I use it for, because I don't go through enough coffee on my own and I only have this machine that has an integrated grinder. But if you don't have an integrated grinder and you're measuring and weighing your coffee grounds every morning or every time you want to make an espresso, this thing is a game changer. Basically, you can spend 5 minutes, portion out 6 or so shots of espresso, 18 grams if that's what you want, or whatever your preferred amount of coffee is. And you can put them into these little vials so that when you're ready, you can just open the vial and pour it right into your grinder. And then you know that you have the perfect amount of coffee ready to go, and your shot will come out perfect every time. Now, before we end this video, I do have one honorable mention, and I didn't include it in the 5 because it's something that most people will get as their first accessory. So most people will have one, and it felt kind of cheap adding it to the list when 90% of the people watching this will already have one. It'd be a waste of a space. But that is a knock box. A knock box is a game changer if you don't have one, or if you know an espresso lover who doesn't have one and they're currently banging out their portafilter into their trash can. This thing is a lifesaver. Now, if you have a stainless steel Breville machine like one of these, you might opt for the Breville knock box because it matches perfectly. But if you have one of the different colored Brevilles or your own different espresso machine, you might want to invest in a custom matching knock box. That way everything looks clear and concise and pretty and has matching colors. We do also sell these plug 1.21 knock box. That's what this one is. It's a cream color one. They work pretty simply. You just have your espresso puck here, use this bar and you knock it, and espresso puck falls out. It's like a little trash can, and it's great. I really love ours because the bar comes off super easily. You can just loosen the screw, pull the bar right out, and it makes cleaning and emptying super simple. You can get that big bar out of the way and get right to the important stuff, which is dumping it into the trash and cleaning it out in the sink, because they can get dirty pretty quick with all that soppy, wet coffee puck going in there. So yeah, those are our top 5 espresso machine accessory recommendations. If you have any recommendations of your own, feel free to put them in the comments below and help out others watching this video. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we do have our own brand of espresso accessories, 1.21, the same as our coffee. They are often more affordable than the alternative. So if you're in the US or Canada and you can buy them from our website, that might be a great option for you. And if you're on our website, you can check out the other accessories that we do sell that didn't make the cut of this list. There'll be a link to our accessories page in the description, and there's also a shop section under this video with all the products featured in this video, so you can quick click and buy them if you want them. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this quick little video, and I hope that it helped you make some decisions on the next espresso accessory that you're gonna pick up. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment for more coffee content. Until next time, take care.